you email, and it will be one was empty, my bad. And the second one should have a link to my live stream. Okay, Rhonda, I sent you email. Okay, the first email was empty because I'm not too smart, right? But the second was this link. Hello, hello, hi. Oh, hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, hi, hello. Oh, thank you for liking my live stream. You did. Oh, thank you. Hello, hello, Lika Lika. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. All of a sudden, like 10 people here. Thank you so much. I just sent email to my friend Rhonda in Alabama country. So I hope she will show up. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Are you a YouTuber? Oh, you tried to make me popular. All right, I'm ready for it. I'm ready, baby. Just kidding, guys. Um, but thank you for stopping by. Thanks. Mhm. Okay, you are a YouTuber. Well, I'll stop by and I'll subscribe as well. Thank you. What's up? Um, nice. Okay, yeah. I'll come back and I'll subscribe. Hey, how about you, Xset IC? Are you YouTuber? Well, it's nice, I will because that's how community works on YouTube. Um, just being nice to each other. That's yeah, that's how it works. That's my cat Lucky. He's a rock star on this channel. Welcome back. You were here long time ago. Yeah. Okay, welcome back, Kingfisher. Yeah. So I hope my friend Rhonda will figure out what to do because I invited her to my live stream. And well, what are your expectation from Generation X? Generation X, we grew up without internet. So his name is Lucky J. His name is Lucky J. And I have a couple funny shorts. It's Lucky J. Oh, I'm sorry you lost one. Oh gosh. That's little Chihuahua. That's my friend's dog. Yeah. Lucky J. Yeah, the name is kind of, yeah. Lucky J. Yeah. Okay. Let me move around a little bit. Okay. Uh, yeah. Well, it's always sad when you lose. You not that you know that you know, but that's something you know. It's like a real life. That's a part of the life. You know, people and animals they come and go, and yeah. Oh, you people speak Norwegian? That's pretty cool. Or is it, uh, yay, Norks? Okay. Yeah. Bye. Thank you for stopping by, Kingfisher. You always come and go, and it's okay. No need to donate. No, no, not. My grandmom was German, so but I can recognize Norwegian and Finnish and Swedish. So yeah, and I have a good friend of mine. We were in school together in a college, and she moved from Germany. She moved to Finland, and bye, Kingfisher. Happy Sunday. Yeah, and yeah, you got to go. It's fine, guys. Do what you need to do. Happy Sunday. Thank you for stopping by. Um, yeah, you know, we all live our busy lives and we all um, have things to do. So, yeah, like lately, I was thinking about YouTube and I was like, what the purpose of my channel? What the hell am I doing here? And I took a break a little bit, you know. I was just like, I'm from former Soviet Union. My roots are German, Polish, and Ukrainian. But like I said, I have a friend. She lives in Finland now, and she's German. And we used to live in Germany together, and we used to go to school together. So yeah, I can recognize the language. Blood, yes, blood, that um, I used to live in Germany and I didn't like it because of Ordnung über alles. It's kind of too much for me. Cleaning is not my strong spot. Um, Lucky. If you guys want to see Lucky, he's here too. Yeah. Oh, this is Yoda. Oh, Rhonda. She got lost. Oh, man, you're back, huh? Grand Wizard Man. I remember you, motherfucker. Go. Uh. Go. Mhm. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Enjoy your journey on YouTube. Have fun. Have fun. And come back anytime. Maybe I'll be here. Okay. All right. Well, Miss Rhonda, you got lost. It's okay. Oh, I just got a text. Okay. Oh, let me see what this. Oh no, that's enough. That's enough. Okay. Okay. Oh, lucky. Oh, hello for people watching my live stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Anyways, happy Sunday. Oh, Kingfisher, you're back. So, how is it going, Kingfisher? Oh, oh, here you go, Thomas. Here you are. Hi. Good. All right. How is your Sunday going? My Sunday is going. It's pretty boring, but I'm enjoying it. Okay, not bad. You are not a talker, Kingfisher. Yeah, I hear you. That's why. Yeah, I like fishing too. You don't have to talk, right? When you go fishing, you don't have to talk much. You just can enjoy, right? The scene. Oh, okay. Toilet seat girl. No, I didn't. No. Mm. But I guess my grandmom, she used to do that stuff. Uh huh. But no, I didn't. You mean you love church, but yeah, you know how I look at the church? I look at the church as a hospital things. Sometimes, it's good to go to church. Sometimes it's good to go and be checked. Sometimes, sometimes. Hi, Rhonda. Oh my God. Come on, girl. Come on. I edit you. I edit you.
I
You
just,
found me.
you know
Oh,
what happened? I went to the computer and
hi.
tried it. Hey, how you doing?
I'm
I
doing
don't know. I
great.
came
Look at
outside
you.
Friday. See, I'm a mess. Oh well.
It's okay. I'm a mess too. I'm
No,
so
you're
glad
not.
to see you. I'm
You
so
always
glad
look
to.
good.
Yeah? Okay. You can hear
Yeah,
me?
you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I hear you.
yell.
I came outside so it wouldn't be so dark. It's dark in my house, pretty dark.
Oh, okay. So what's new?
Not a whole lot. This is my first time doing this.
I know. I know. This is my friend. The people asking who is this. So it's my friend Rhonda from Alabama country. So maybe you can go and subscribe to her channel. She is amazing. I
how many
love
times have
her.
you? How
Huh?
many times have you done this now?
It's my second time.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought I missed. I thought I missed one. Didn't you do one with tomato?
that's tomato. You see, yes, I've done it as him.
I
Okay,
missed that.
so yeah, you see, he went to Auburn University.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at that. Against Crimson
Oh,
Tide.
that's
Wow.
over there. That's on the other side over there. That's over there on
Yeah.
the east side. We're on the west side.
So
Yeah, I'm
you are.
Crimson Tide.
Yes, you are. Okay. Roll
I'm
Tide.
not Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
but
Yes, exactly. Tomato.
I'm for Auburn if they're playing against somebody, but
Yeah.
not if they're playing against Roll Tide. I'm not.
No, no. Okay, so Rhonda, you know what it means. You came to my live stream, right? So
Yeah,
you get
my
in a
hair's all messed.
scarf. You get in a scarf, okay?
Oh, okay,
Yes.
cool,
Okay, I'll bet.
cool.
I'm gonna take you and I let you choose, okay? And I made one scarf for Wida, okay? Um,
Okay,
so I'm gonna show you. I'm just walking around, okay? Don't get scared. Okay, I made this scarf for Wida.
that's pretty.
I think it's very girly.
That is very girly. That's pretty. Those
Yeah.
daisies?
I don't know. Kind of whatever it
I
is.
think
It's a
they're daisies.
flower.
They
It's
remind
just
me
a
of daisies. I
flower.
don't know.
It's just a
Cute. I like
flower.
that.
So that's
That's
for
cute.
Wida. So it's one side is like this and one side is like this. So it's like that.
Wow, you do good work. That's
So
nice.
I made it for her. I seen that yarn and I was like, okay, it's going to Wida. And I let you choose your scarf, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So this scarf, you see, you remember I was making this
Oh
scarf.
yeah, yeah.
You said you
I
like
remember
it,
that
but
one.
yeah, but I let you choose, okay, which one you want. I have the green one like this.
That's cute.
I have this one. You said you like it too, but you see that little chicken?
Oh, that's cute.
Okay. Um, it's my leftovers. This one.
That's cute too. My gosh, how many you making?
I just left over. I made just this one, pink one. I made it recently.
Wow.
Okay, this one.
How fast do you make one of them?
It depends on my mood. It depends how bored I
Yeah,
am, you know.
yeah.
Um, this one, this kind of like the colors, I like. It's
Well,
just
that's pretty. Yeah,
okay. And all right, that's simple one, pinkish
that's
too.
cute. And yours are all knitted, right? You knit all of them.
Yes, they all
Wow.
needed maybe a little bit crochet at the end, maybe.
Oh, you
So
can
which one?
mix it too? I didn't
Yes,
know you could do that.
yeah. I just do it like separately. I do one
Oh,
piece
wow.
and then I kind of combine
That's
it.
cool. I
Okay,
like that
so
one you said you I like the one that you said you didn't really like. The one that's shaded it keeps
this
changing
one,
color.
this one,
That one? Yeah, I like that one.
you like that one?
I think yeah, that's
Okay,
pretty.
that's little thing sitting here, the owl. Okay, and I
That's
just
that
put,
that's variegated yarn, right? It just changes as you go.
yeah, it just changes as
Yeah.
you.
That's pretty.
Okay, I have your address and I'm gonna
Thank
send it to
you.
you. Thank you for
Well,
coming.
why it took me so long is I went to my computer, my desktop, and then
Mm-hmm.
I thought, well, I can punch all that in. I punched that huge long number in here, and then it
Mm-hmm.
said, no, you can't do that. After I
Oh,
punch, it's like really long, really long. So
okay,
I had to do it on the phone. I had to come into my email on the phone, just in case
okay.
anybody tries that. It don't work. You can't take the code and punch it in on your phone. It won't work.
Okay. All right. Well,
So I
here we
went.
go.
Yeah. Is it raining there too?
No, it's very nice
No
day.
rain.
Yeah, today
You
is
got
such a
sun?
nice
You got
day. Yes, we got
wow.
some sun. We got some it's about 60 degrees outside, That's pretty good for my spring in April.
Yeah, I think we're in the 60s too. I think,
Mm-hmm.
but it's
62.
very off and on rain. Last night we
Mm,
got bad storms, but everything was okay. I haven't watched the news. I don't know if anybody had any tornadoes. It looked like tornadoes yesterday, but we didn't get none. I don't think.
mm,
Arkansas, it's bad over in Arkansas. I think
mm. Yeah,
you
okay.
don't get no tornadoes out there.
No, mm-mm. No, mm-mm.
I know
No.
California had one not too long ago.
No, we don't have. We have floods here. Like the small rivers. It was a lot of snow, and we got
Yeah.
some floods. So it was, yeah, but yeah, no tornadoes. Mm-mm, no.
Well, how far are you from the ocean?
Oh, pretty far.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm about like 4 hours from the ocean.
Oh, that's how far we are. We're 4 hours.
Yeah, yeah, four
It's
hours.
not too bad.
No, if you
It's not
really
too
want to
bad.
go and do some kind of stuff, yes, you can. But it's not one day drive. You know what I mean? You have to go,
Right.
you have to stay, you have to find a place to stay and stuff like that.
Yeah. Spend the weekend.
Yeah. Well, I need to tell you, I love your stream about the boots, the dark one. That's my favorite stream. I'm gonna watch it at work all the time. That's perfect.
Aw,
Such a smart move, you
that
know?
food stick. My
Yeah,
daughter told me
nobody.
not don't she said, "Don't post that, that's dumb." I said, "Maybe somebody will watch it. The kids can watch it on their tablet when they're in bed."
Yeah, that's like nobody knows. My phone is just sitting there and people don't know what
All
I'm
that
doing.
black that
Yeah,
yeah, that
yeah.
black is that black cat sitting on the phone. I
Hmm.
still don't know how she did that.
Oh, I don't know either, but it works fine for me, you know. Yeah.
When I went back in there, I said, "What is going on?" I looked at the phone, and I could see that it was on, like, here,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't tell how much time had gone, and then I pushed that button, and
Hmm.
it loaded it, so I just let it stay.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Keep it, okay? Because
Okay.
then I have like busy night. I still can do it, I just start it and it goes, and it's a long one. It's
Yeah.
about two
I
hours.
I do have a friend that she puts I don't know how she does that on hers, but hers is all black, and it
Hmm.
says "silent live." It just says "a silent live," and it's a couple
I
hours
think
long, but
I
it's just
know the
black.
friend you're talking about. I think I know her. I've been to her.
Morgan and Movement, I think's her
Yes,
name.
yes,
I'll
yes.
turn that on sometimes.
Yeah, that's really, works, and you need those hours and people just trying to help you. That really
Yeah.
helps. Yeah.
Hey, mine, I was just checking how it's close to 800. So in about 3 weeks, it went from 400 to 800. So it
Your
is moving.
your watching hours?
Yeah, the
Oh,
real one.
really?
See, I was looking at that wrong number for a long time. I thought it
Mm-hmm.
was all the
Mm-hmm.
one at the top, but it's the one that when you go to the earn button, it'll show you. I wasn't looking at that one.
Mm-hmm.
But it is moving.
Yeah, well,
But
good.
you still got to do like over 300 in a week, I figured out,
Shush.
which I'm close to that. Yeah.
Oh my God. It's
Which
a full
11 hours
time
a
job.
day,
Yeah.
11 hours a day don't sound bad, does it? 11 hours?
No, 11 hours, but it's 77 hours per week. Actually, 11 hours is just like them shift at the hospital. So it's like working full
Yeah,
time, you
that's
know?
true.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's, I don't know.
I know
I
it
think,
sounds big.
yeah, it is big. It's just like if you want to get it, to the point, then it get monetized, you need to work really hard to get there.
Yeah.
Or you need to do something really
Get around.
like
Yeah, I
something
agree.
special. So yeah. Uh,
So
you know,
are you getting closer
no, I got 500 hours.
total?
Yeah, right
Total
now,
though?
yes. Yes, right now it's 500 hours. But it was worse.
But that's just
It was 300 and now it's 500. So it's moving
well,
up.
that's good that it's moving. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
it's moving up.
Because
Yeah.
when is the date that you started? Didn't you just
January.
start? Yeah, that's
I
good.
Yeah, I started in January. I can't complain because I got the 600 subscribers and I'm just like, oh,
Right. Yeah.
okay, now I'm just
Yeah.
working on my hours. Yeah. So,
And I noticed that too on the lives. You get
mhm.
more subscribers somehow. I don't know how that works, but it seems like your subscribers go up.
Yeah, then you do live streams. Just people come and they see that you are the real person. You're not bullshitting them and whatever. Some people like just to
Yeah.
support, like. What do you think? I'm a rock star here on
Yeah,
YouTube. Yeah, I'm
you are
just
when you're. It feels like you are when you're on the TV, because 'cause I'll go by and you're on the
oh
TV.
my
You're on
god.
TV.
Okay,
It
I'm in
does
the
feel like
wrong
that.
profession. Yeah,
It
you
does
know.
it does feel like a rock star.
Oh,
That's funny.
thank you. Yeah, it is funny because we all like nurses. We just saying we're in the wrong profession. We should go and do something different. Because
Yeah,
um, sometimes it just you think, why am I doing this to myself? You know, it's okay.
because
I'm
you're
just
good at it.
yeah. Well, we're just working
You're good
towards
at it.
retirement. You know.
Yeah.
Mm.
It takes a
So
special person to do that job, though, it really does.
yeah, I agree. The nursing is not for everyone. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are so supportive in sports. Like I see you just take your grandkids like playing softball, doing all that stuff. Did you play sports when you were a kid?
Yeah, I did, but not as much as I wanted, because I was the oldest, so I had to be at home for my brother and sister a lot, but I did track probably the most, and
Mm-hmm.
basketball for a little bit, and I
Mm-hmm.
always played baseball up because we only lived a little ways from an elementary, and we'd all go up there and play baseball and football and basketball up there. So they're like
Mm-hmm.
9 years younger than me, and I had them playing whatever, like I do her.
Okay.
Make them tough. Try to
Yeah.
make them tough.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
really
wanna say
cool.
hi? It's Helen. Come over here and say hi to her.
Is it
Unless Veda wants
Vida?
to say
Is it Vida?
yeah. Say
Hi,
hi. Hi.
Vida. Hi, how are
Good.
you? Good.
Isn't that
Okay.
cool? That's alive, and somehow they split it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's alive where both people can be on there. Kinda
Yeah.
like FaceTime, ain't it? It's
Yeah,
kinda like FaceTime, right?
exactly.
Kinda?
It's like a FaceTime. I'm alive. Look at me. I'm
They
alive.
She lives way over there above California, way over there in Oregon. You know where Oregon is? Mm. Way over
Yeah.
there on the West Coast.
Yeah. Far away. Isn't it
I don't know.
amazing? It's
She
like
watched your
I'm on the
softball?
moon.
But that's Veda, that's my youngest granddaughter.
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't tell her anything, okay? It's going to be a surprise, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Surprise.
Because she's on
Auntie
the live
Helen.
stream. She's
They
on the
call
live
you
stream.
yes.
Here we go. Here we
And Chopper
go.
getting in here. He wants in here.
Oh, boy.
This is my
Oh,
little this is my little nervous man. He's so nervous all the
hmm.
time.
All the time, huh?
Yeah. You know how some chihuahuas are? They always shake, shake, shake. That's how
Hmm.
he is. Scared. Everything.
Yeah, my friend's Chihuahua, he is always like that too.
It
It's
makes
like,
me nervous because he's always scared of everything.
yeah.
But if I notice if I hold him tight, he don't
Hmm.
he don't do that.
Hmm.
Might be afraid to fall out. They got anxiety like people, just
Yeah.
scared. All the time scared.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, he doesn't look nervous in your arms right now.
No, but if I put him down, he just stands there and shakes and looks at me and he'll just shake. It makes me feel bad.
Hmm. Yeah.
Which I can see why all these older people they'll get the Chihuahua,
Hmm.
but really I don't think it's a good dog because they'll go right in front of your legs. They don't care. They'll trip you. I
Hmm.
bet that's how a lot of old people are breaking their hips and stuff, tripping over their little dog. Because I can yell at these guys. I got wheels and they don't
Mm-hmm.
like, man, you gotta move. They don't move.
Yeah. They don't move. Yeah.
Uh-uh.
I,
Now the big dog will move faster. But get out of the way.
yeah. I
Did
think
you
people get like small dogs because it's easy to take care of them.
Pick up.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, pick it up and clean the poop, like
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So, but yeah, they kind of you can trip over them very easy.
Is, is that little one you take care of, is it good?
Actually, yes, he's very good dog. He's the man of the house. He is like, yeah, he's a man. Yeah. But
Raider?
my friend, she's staying with me. She took a like a contract here, and she's staying, so she actually, takes care of her dog, my dogs. She takes care
Oh,
of
wow.
me.
Aw.
No, I mean we just help each other, and I think
Yeah,
it's very good, like partnership. Yeah, but
that's nice.
yeah, but I think she will go home maybe next month. Um,
Oh,
yeah, so she will go back to Michigan, and
it'll be warmer over there anyway. It'll be
yeah,
warmer by then.
yeah, she told me she doesn't want to spend winter in Michigan anymore, and I don't blame her. I told her I don't want to spend winter in Oregon. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm
I
done.
have some friends. I don't go to Facebook no more, but they all the time they live in Michigan, but they spend the winter in.
Hmm.
They're getting older and they're still doing it. I bet they're in their 70s. They still do it big old RV, and they go
Uh-huh.
back home when
Hmm.
it's summer in Michigan. So they got
Well,
two homes.
my friend, she's 71. It was her
Wow.
birthday. Yeah. If you've seen her on a live stream, you will never say that she's 71. Yes, she is 71. And
Not Diane.
yeah, that's Diane. Yeah, that's her.
Wow. No. I thought she might be in
Yeah,
her 50s. Doesn't know. Wow.
yes, she is. And
And she's still working too?
oh, she's
She,
LPN. She works in a different place, but
wow.
we know each other since 2016.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, you tell her she looks good for her. I thought she's probably 50s. I didn't think, I would never guess 70.
No, I would never ever say that either. But I knew that,
She
so
looks,
I was just like, okay.
she looks good. I'm going to be 64. No,
Well, just
no,
because you feel 80, I feel 100 sometimes, especially like in the
just
morning.
sometimes, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
She keeps me going pretty much, so.
yeah,
And animals, they keep you going too.
yeah, yeah. Well, I think she raised her children. I think she has three, and now she's just living her best life. Like she's done her
That's nice.
duties, and that's why. So she
That's
does what she
nice.
wants to do, and I think it's really like to be blessed and you doing what you want to
Yeah.
do, not just to
Yeah.
be like, oh, I have to do it because I have to do it. No, sometimes I feel guilty because hi Maddie.
They're all
uh,
one up here.
yeah, they all think
No,
I
no,
say
no, no,
hi.
no. You're not getting up here. No, no. Too big.
Hmm.
Well, you both got stuck in the elevator together too, right?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
That was
That was
terrible.
crazy. That
Yeah,
was crazy.
yeah, it
Well,
was.
y'all stayed real calm. You stayed calm.
Was calm. I was pissed off. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna cuss. I'm gonna be like a mad, grumpy woman.
Yeah, that's
And
funny.
then, yeah, and then I was like, okay, I'm doing live stream, so I'll behave.
Well, that's
Yeah,
probably once in a lifetime thing. That probably never happen again.
yeah, I hope so. I hope. Yeah, that's some people have like panic attack. I agree. It could happen
Yeah.
that easy. The worst part was it was getting hot.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I don't like it
Mhm.
hot. Yeah.
So
There's no
I was
fan
like,
in there.
no, there's nothing there. It's just you
That's
stuck
that.
in
Yeah.
there. And I was like, okay, I'm taking my jacket off. And then I was like, am I wearing a bra? Because the next will be my I have to take
That's
off.
funny. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
I
so
wouldn't like
so
that.
kind of like random thoughts going through your brain, and
Yeah.
it's just like, yeah,
Good thing though,
yeah,
two nurses in there. I would feel safe. Like if something probably happened, you guys would know what to do.
yeah, yeah. Probably we would. Yeah, probably we would.
Yeah. Somebody have a heart attack.
Oh, you're here. You're here. That's
Yeah, that's why I was afraid these guys were gonna do us. That's why I come outside. It's really loud in there.
yeah.
But they're behaving. Is that
Okay.
the little one? Is
Yes, I'm telling you,
that your
he's the
chihuahua?
man of the house. Yes, he's the first one.
He
He
bosses them
hears
around.
everything and he barks and he goes, and so you you
Oh,
really like paying attention because he is just like his name is Radar, so he's just like locates
oh,
everything.
okay, Raider.
Radar, yes, like locate, like he locates everything. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong.
That's funny.
Yeah.
How old is he? Is he older too?
Yeah, he's old. I don't know, but he's like more than 10 years, I believe. He's an old one.
Yeah, that's how mine are. They're all be 13 this year. They're all
Yeah.
getting up there. I don't even see General. I figured he'd hear me talking, come up here, but he ain't come up here yet.
Hmm.
Usually if he hears me talking, he comes up here, but I don't see him.
Yeah,
His girls
maybe.
have been over there
Yeah, maybe he's having a good time somewhere
out in the
outside.
woods. I know he wants over there, but that man said no.
Hmm.
Cause I asked him, I said, "Can I? You want him to just go over there for a
Hmm.
while?
Hmm.
Cause he's a stallion, you know." He said, "No, I don't need no babies." All right.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's a stud, huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
your user Max said he has a panic attack. I've never had a panic attack. I don't think
Hmm.
I've heard of it, and I've never seen one. No, I've seen one with you. She had one time.
Really?
She's her. She said her heart was pounding really fast, and Brutus was doing something that upset her. I don't remember what it was. Oh, he
Hmm.
got mad at Maddie, and it scared her because he's acting really mean. And she doing. I've never seen that. She couldn't catch her breath for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a panic attack. Yeah.
She's too little for that, isn't she?
No, I
I
think
was thinking.
the age doesn't matter. It's just like really
Uh,
like emotions going through, and
I felt her chest. It was going boom, 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 boom. It scared her
mm,
so bad.
yeah, yeah.
But sometimes he's too aggressive. I gotta
Hmm.
watch him 'cause sometimes he's too aggressive. And that puppy, she's only 6 months.
Hmm.
But it just depends on his mood too. He's like a person. If he don't feel good, he don't want nobody bugging him. you know,
Hmm.
he don't feel
Yeah.
good. He don't want that puppy licking on him and all that. He don't like that. And he'll
Hmm.
get mad. And then she gets scared.
Okay.
Hey, you want to show her your Santa Claus? Here, got a little Santa Claus.
I see.
So
Yeah.
Couldn't find the bread.
I guess we'll have to go to Oregon for some sun, she said.
Hmm.
You have sunshine right now, right?
Yes, we have a very
Yeah,
You
nice
got the
weather.
cloud.
that's nice.
Yeah, very nice weather today. I hope it will stay this way.
No, guess what?
Oh,
It's been a mystery
Uh,
on what color. What color? I see something that color. And then I like
Very
lift them
evil.
up. My eyes closed. No.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
Then
experienced that.
Hmm.
oh,
Hmm.
Did you feel that
Yeah.
way in the elevator? Like you can't
Mm,
breathe?
no. Oh, you talking to user Mac? No, I didn't feel. No,
Yeah.
I didn't feel any. I was just
Yeah.
irritated. That's all.
Huh.
Um, like irritated, and I was just like, okay, how long we're gonna be there? Because the guy outside, he said it probably would take about
Hey there.
2 hours to get us out.
Wow.
And yeah, we were inside about an hour. So at the end, I was just like, I'm ready to
Hurry
get
up.
out. Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. So,
yeah, I got run over and I didn't experience none of that. I was just mad. I didn't get knocked out or anything. I was laying there and I was mad. So I wanted whoever did that to stop. And I couldn't get up. I knew I couldn't get up. My legs were jacked up, but I watched that trailer leave. And I told them guys that trailer number, and I said, that guy run over me and went on down the road. They were worried about me. They weren't worried about what I was saying. But I
hmm.
was upset because they didn't stop him. They let him go on. And they should have stopped him right then. But they're too worried about me and cutting my clothes off. And I was like, man, don't be cutting my clothes off. Oh, I was a woman, all these men are around, they're cutting all my clothes off. I'm like, no, I'll be doing all that. They did
Oh,
though, but oh man, I was mad. I was
yeah.
cussing and I was mad.
Yeah.
I
Well,
said, he just went down the road. Y'all just let him go on.
good
did
job.
they catch them later? Did they catch them
No,
later?
no, they
What?
took all them cameras down. Mm-mm. The workman's comp thing. And since it's on private property, they had cameras up, and drivers come to me when I was in rehab telling me, oh, yeah, they took all them cameras down right away, got rid of them. I said, so the guy that did it don't get in trouble because he's covered by the company. But my lawyer was trying to get me to tell a story. He said, if you tell it's a outside truck that did that, then they could get me like lots and lots of money. And I said, no, I ain't doing that. It wasn't an outside guy. That's not right. I'm not doing that. It was the inside guy. I'm not sure who's driving it, but I know the trailer number. No, they don't get in trouble if it's on the property. Mm-mm.
Oh my.
No, yeah, that's
That's
not good.
not good. Oh my God. Well,
Yeah,
the
and each
EMTs,
leg is only. Oh,
yeah.
go ahead.
No, I was just trying to say that EMTs, they were doing their job because obviously
Right.
they needed to do stuff to save your life. But it's just like so, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Yeah,
You
all the other
remember?
guys, my driver friends were standing around worrying about me too, and I'm like, somebody go stop that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And they wouldn't. They're all too worried about me.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
but I didn't know that. It's totally different out on a big road or somewhere. Then
Mm-hmm.
they do more. But if you're on private property, which I was, job site, it's totally different. It's not
Wow, I
good.
didn't know. I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. So if you just like on a private property and if something happens, they can destroy all evidence and
Yeah.
there is no justice. Oh,
You're
oh my
right. It's not good.
God.
So you don't want to get hurt at work.
Oh
At least
my
in Alabama, I don't know about each state because each state's different. But I know
yeah.
in Alabama, you don't want to get hurt at work. You don't. Each leg is only worth like $150,000. It costs more than that for
Hmm.
prosthetics. And $50,000 for just one, and you got to change them, every few years, like a wheelchair. They don't think about all that. It costs a lot of money. I did try prosthetics too. They made me
Did you?
5'7". I was tall. I was
Yeah.
tall, but
Uh-huh.
I never, I never could get it. And the one, I have a really short stump, kept falling off, and they even had a guy come out here to the house and help me walk with the thing and all that. But that one little socket thing just would not stay on. That stump's too short. And I
Yeah.
asked, I said, well, can they stick a rod in there? Like a rod and make your stump longer? And
Mm-hmm.
I had a little Japanese doctor. He was so funny. He said, yeah, they could do that, but you may have lots of problems down the road with that
Mm-hmm.
different piece of, like, a metal sticking in there. And I guess
Yeah.
Sweden does do that, over in Sweden. But he
Mm-hmm.
said, you don't want to do that. And I thought about it and I was like, no, I don't think I'd. Because they could make them longer with rods,
Mm-hmm.
but I just decided it's just too hard. And each one of them legs was so expensive with the robotics in it.
Mm-hmm.
They're just expensive. Which that's one thing, you can make them pay for all that. They have to pay for all that. And your wheelchairs and shower chairs, they gotta pay for that stuff. But
So how long it happened? How many years ago it happened?
uh 20 years. 20
20
years
years.
it wasn't. December 6th of last year was exactly 20 years. Happened before my birthday. So I was like 42. My birthday is the 21st, but I got run over on the 6th. So I was in a induced coma on my 43rd birthday. Or
Oh,
like, I think induced for 6 weeks. I know when I woke up, Bush was being inaugurated. It was weird. It's like, this is weird. But I couldn't talk either for a long time because they had that.
yeah, they had like
They
yeah,
had that.
trick for you.
that yeah, that was there
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah, well, that's why they were worried about you. You were in a pretty bad shape, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it crushed
still.
my legs. Because you see, I hung on for, I hung on underneath his truck.
Yeah.
See, that's all skin grafts. I hung
Mm-hmm.
up under there onto his drive shaft. And when I seen he wasn't stopping because he was shifting gears,
Mm-hmm.
just went boom over top of my legs. Didn't get my hips, but got my legs. And didn't get my head. I just had one big old cut here, and a little piece of ear was missing up here, but didn't smash my head, which is a miracle. But I was praying, man. I was scared. So I thought, oh man, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my toes. And then I was instantly just mad because I was like, "What? Nobody's doing anything." I know they're trying to help me, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and those EMTs, I screamed all the way to, man, I was screaming bloody murder till they finally gave me something to cool, chill out. But the pain didn't hit till like probably 30 minutes, and then it just was excruciating pain.
Yeah.
First, instead of flying, it was raining that day. So they didn't
Mm-hmm.
get the helicopter and all that. They took me in an ambulance to another small town. And then that small town, I laid there for like 45 minutes. And then they took me to Birmingham to UAB.
Mm-hmm.
And then they put me out. I don't remember nothing after that.
Yeah.
But I do remember yelling, help me, help me. That's scary. I don't know how them EMT guys do that. Because I really was screaming loud. I remember screaming.
Yeah.
That'd be a hard job. I was squeezing his hand as hard as I could because it hurt so bad. And he let me squeeze his hand.
Yeah.
And then they won't give you nothing to drink and you're dying because you've been screaming so long. So you can't get no saliva because you've been screaming so long. They give you a sponge, little tiny sponge to get you a
Mm-hmm.
little moisture on your lips and stuff. But it turned out okay. I really shouldn't even made it. And then I think that guy, I had guys come up there and tell me so and so did. They're looking under the truck to see where this, because all the grease would have been rubbed off underneath that truck. All there, it was all over my shirt. And made a hole in my, made a little hole right here from holding on there. And they had to skin graft that hole up. But they come up there telling me so and so, pretty sure, which he was probably 60 something years old. He was only working like part time because he had a military check.
Mhm.
He probably wasn't paying attention and just come up reason because I looked both ways before I crossed to go to the office, but he come from behind me. So I went under, and that's how I grabbed his drive shaft because I went under the bumper. That's how I got the scar on my forehead. But he just wasn't paying attention. He probably in a hurry to go get his next load.
Mhm.
He probably ain't even around no more. That was a long time ago.
Well, now I'm pissed off because I have that feeling that it's absolutely wrong that those people or that person or whoever done that didn't get a justice. I'm pissed off.
Yeah,
And it's been 20 years, so it means there is
yeah.
no chance that you can get. Oh, that's sad.
No, because it's all workman's comp. But my he's real upset about it. He wanted to go do something. I said we don't know for sure if it was that. What if it wasn't? What if they're wrong and somebody else was driving that truck? So you don't want to do that. He had
Mm,
this guy that they thought it was had bad knee problems, and he got to where he couldn't walk in his later years. Is what I was
mm,
told. His knee, whatever that operation they do on your knees, didn't work.
mm,
So he was wheelchair bound too later on
mm,
in life.
Karma.
So
Karma is a
yeah,
bitch.
that's
But still
that's
not
what I
as, not as the same as he deserved.
yeah.
Seriously. Yeah,
I
that's.
just didn't do that because when I used to drive a big truck, if I seen a turtle, I would try to straddle the turtle. But I knew guys that would try to hit a turtle. I'm like, man, that's mean. Don't. That's not nice. Don't try to hit the turtle. And they guys are different. They would laugh. I'm like, it's not funny. That turtle might have a family trying over it. It's not nice. But I'm different like that. I don't try to hit nothing. Huh?
She picked this light and then she started walking with me,
Oh.
like trying to bring it up here with me.
She's playing with the dog, telling me
Oh,
what she's
okay.
doing.
So, guys, whoever is here, please go to Rhonda's channel and subscribe to her channel. She still needs subscribers. And she needs her watch hours. So please join her and let's get her channel monetized. Okay.
It's possible. It is possible. Kayla just got hers today, I
Mm-hmm.
think. So it's possible. But she's been on there a long time, like me too. Just really started harder. And she made the mistake I did and looked at that wrong number.
Uh-huh.
But from January to now, she only needed, I think, 1,000, and she finally did it in 4 months. But
Yeah,
she
you
already
put,
had 3,000.
yeah. That's you need to put it, like real
Yeah.
real work to it. You have to put the real
See,
work.
the good thing about yours is you won't have old videos falling off. That was a problem. If you've been on here a long time, your
Mm-hmm.
your videos from exactly 1 year ago, like today,
Mm-hmm.
from last year, if I had one with 14,000 views on it, it fell
Mm-hmm.
off today. So I would just lose 4,000. That's what's hard. If you've already been going and you had some
Yeah.
really good views, then we're gonna fall off, and you gotta get those back somehow. That's what
Yeah.
it's hard. So some
Yeah.
people are starting a brand new channel because it's easier. You're not gonna have that old videos falling off. That messes you up every day. That had me messed up too because I was like, I had 120,000 shorts
Mm-hmm.
views, which isn't enough. And then the next day it said 80,000. I'm like, man, they're doing something. They're doing something, but they're not. An old one fell off, and that's what happened. So it looks worse instead of better. It's confusing. It is confusing.
Hmm. Yeah.
Mom?
Well, I think it will work out this year. Until the end of the year, we have time, and
Yeah,
obviously, you know, um, I
we can
hope.
get it.
Yeah, I
The
believe so.
community that's helping each other is getting bigger. I noticed
Yeah,
that. I see.
that's how it works. Then you have that connection. Like Alabama just hit me, and
Right.
I'm gonna check it. And then I was just like watching and watching, and I was like, oh man, I love it. I just love it. That's where I wanna be. That's my dream. She's living my dream. you know, like the birds and you know animals
Yeah.
and dogs, and it is just like so calming. So I love your channel. I really do.
Well, then I
Um,
can come down to the beach.
Well, you know what? That was my next question. Are you okay if some one day I'll come and visit you? Like I'll just stop by and say hi, and maybe we can
Yeah,
have like.
yeah,
You okay with that?
yeah. And if you
Okay,
are down
good.
by the beach, we can go down and visit.
Okay,
They
that's
like
okay.
they like to go down there.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
That's
Uh,
only 4 hours. Well, by
okay.
then I'll have a car. I'm
Yeah,
planning on
I
getting a
can't
car.
wait to see it. I can't wait to see you doing this.
I can't
That
wait
would
either.
be amazing content.
I'm a little nervous about that, but
But
she
you can,
needs me because sometimes her mom works and she needs me.
well, but you can do it just like around, like
Yeah,
country roads.
y- that's why I was thinking too. I'm gonna start right there where we play that softball on that flat ground. Just go around in a circle. Get used.
Mm-hmm.
See, they made me do it at UAB before I left the rehab thing.
Mm-hmm.
They made me go drive. They had a
Mm-hmm.
weird. They had a weird driving. Really, all that nice. She kept telling me, "You're going too slow. You're going too slow." But I was in Birmingham, and there's cars all lined up on both sides of the road, like you're in the town.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept saying, "I'm afraid someone's gonna run. Little kid's gonna dart out of them cars or something." Is why I'm going so slow. And nobody wasn't behind me anyway. But I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm not gonna fly through here with all these cars everywhere. And I had to
Yeah.
use my hands. And they had the big silver bracket that you pushed on, and
Mm-hmm.
it was weird. It's not like the ones I watch the guys on YouTube have. They have a little handle that you. It looks like a gear shift. It looks easier. So I ordered me the little. They're little poles that hook to the pedals.
Uh-huh.
And they say a lot of people that can't use their legs good. Yeah. Okay, hang on a minute. A lot of people that can't use their hands good are using them when they rent a car. But you
Mm-hmm.
hook it to the gas pedal and the brake, and it's just a long pole, and you looks like a lever on the end. You just push each one instead of that big flat plate. UAB had a big flat silver plate. Push one hand and brake with it. Brake down below, but it was a big square. It just was
Mm-hmm.
different. I didn't feel comfortable, and I told her I just don't feel comfortable either doing this. And then I thought, I don't need to do this. At
No,
the time,
you
just
need to
being with home.
practice. You need to practice to do it. You need to practice
Yeah,
to feel comfortable. Whatever you're doing,
yeah,
you need practice, not just like one time deal. Oh, how you feel about that? I don't
yeah.
know.
I think I'd do better. Yeah, just getting in there by myself out here without somebody sitting there telling me what to do. I already know how to drive. I just gotta get used to the only using my hand. That's it.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
can use a lever instead of doing that. That was just weird. And I don't see nobody doing that. They have people on the YouTube that show you, and they're not using a flat thing like
Mm,
UAB did. I don't know why theirs was different, but it wasn't comfortable. This is not
mm,
comfortable.
yeah.
But I'm gonna get it. It might take me a few more months.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, you Mac. He gets it. Yeah,
Mm.
she told me I was driving too slow. I
Mhm.
was like, man, I am so scared a kid's gonna jump out of here. But nobody did. But I still was kept thinking about it because we're in residential. All them houses are so close. It ain't like out here. They're all close together. Or a dog. A dog could fly out there. I would feel horrible if I ran over a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I ever hit in a big truck was a deer, and I didn't hit it. I was on a small back road, and it ran. Got scared, probably ran under my tractor tire, trailer tires in the back. I had to stop, and I got out, and it wasn't there, but there was blood everywhere. But it left. I don't know where it
Mm.
went. It was dark. I felt horrible, just horrible, because blood was everywhere. I was like, if I knew, it's gonna jump out of wherever it jumped out of, I would have not fast. And after that, I didn't drive that fast on them backwoods no more.
Mm.
Because they'll just jump right under your tire.
Yeah, I agree. Deers, they're insane. Yeah, that's what user Max
Yeah,
saying.
they
They
are.
jumped. They jumped. I mean, why did they think that car is whatever another deer
Yeah.
or something moving? Kind of the
Well,
same
some of these
thing.
country roads, see dogs, they'll try and this little one started that, and I started yelling at her. She stopped it, but some reason they think they can bite a tire. Like they try to bite a car tire
Hmm.
out in the country. I don't know why, but and if they do that and get a grip on it, it's gonna break their neck. But she
Hmm.
started doing that, and I yelled at her. She hasn't been doing it no more. There's certain country dogs. I don't know why they think they can bite a tire. Why it's moving?
Yeah,
They
it's
don't want them
moving.
around. Yeah.
Mm. All right.
Okay, now,
What?
can you hold a pen off and then
She's over here talking to what?
like this and then catch it again?
Yeah.
Like go and catch it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
And she wants me to do this. I don't know why. Yeah, I can do that.
Can you do it
I
together?
don't know why.
Why you wouldn't do it by
You trying to do
yourself?
magic? Oh,
Yeah,
your
you
little
just tell
baby
him.
tree.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can see your little baby tree. That's that
Oh.
little tree you brought home from
Oh.
school.
Three.
Oh. Yeah.
So it made it through the cold. It went through the cold okay. You want to see them? You,
Oh
oh,
gosh.
that sounds like
I've
our
been
house,
in a
doesn't it?
zoo. You are not
Three.
the only
She
one.
has 3 dogs too.
Yeah.
You have 3 dogs, 1 cat, right?
No, I have two cats and three dogs right
Oh,
now in the house. Yeah.
okay. I didn't.
Yeah, one cat, her name is Minnesota. She's a cat. She lives
Okay.
her life. Lucky he is a
Uh,
cat man, so he is
uh,
kind of like he's like a dog.
uh,
But
that's
Minnesota, she
cute.
lives her own life.
Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think that Raider he is a big dog, like a dog. um, so he's just like little one.
yeah,
He's small like this. He's like wow, so tiny. I really
yeah,
don't know how it's possible.
yeah. Well, we got that big fat black cat. His name's Fluffy, and he
Mhm.
got caught out here in a storm not that long ago. And I thought that cat was really fat. And
Mhm.
Del brought him in. And he was soaking wet, and that cat's not that fat. I was like, wow. I thought he was fat, but it's super tiny. He's
Mm.
got so much fur. I really thought that was a
Yeah.
fat cat tossing it wet. I'm like, you're not really that fat.
Yeah, just fluffy. Yeah. Okay.
He's huge.
Yeah.
My daughter thinks he's got some of that Maine Coon, that big cat in him. And that's why he's so
Mhm.
big like that.
Oh, those
Hey,
big.
the sun is trying to come out.
No, this Slinky is a big one.
Uh huh. Now she's got a slinky playing.
Okay.
So what are you gonna be doing the rest of the day?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. Nothing.
Rest? Did
You
you get
have
any
any
rest?
play? You have any plans?
No. I got
No.
the girls, her mom working.
Okay.
Yesterday she worked 16 hours.
Oh.
Somebody's sick. She works down at a gas station, and
Mm-hmm.
they
Mm-hmm.
own three gas stations, and she hops around to each one. If somebody's sick, she usually fills in. But she likes it.
Oh, that's
They're
good.
really they're really really nice people.
Okay.
And she worked Home Depot for a long time, and that was great 'cause she had every Sunday off. And then they kept switching managers, and she had a lot of problems with different. She's not real good with a lot of different personalities, and she just quit. But actually, that was a pretty good job because it was like 18.50 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So around here, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that gas station's $10 an hour. Real lenient. Like if you're 10 minutes late, he don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And if you fill in for everybody, he really don't care. He's he's a pretty good guy.
Mm-hmm.
And she's never late. She really likes it. I don't think I would like it, all them people coming in there, but she likes it. Beta said she'd like it.
Yeah, well,
Got all
maybe
that
it just helps, the time fly by. You're talking to different people and kind of it's
there's
like,
a lot of people, yeah.
but
And
16 hours, it's long.
they're kind of like a bartender though. They hear everybody's stories and they'll stand in there and drink coffee and have a
Mm-hmm.
soda and tell all their little stories.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't realize gas station people were like that. I never ever just stayed around and talked to them, I guess. I do my thing and left. I didn't stand in there. But she said, yeah, there's certain people come in there. They'll stay there a whole hour and just talk.
Maybe
Yeah,
they just
the
want to
gas
talk to
station.
her.
That's funny. I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
need to get her to wear a YouTube shirt. I was thinking that today. That
Mm.
says your mom to wear a YouTube shirt that has my name on it. Tell them to go there. I
Yeah,
see people doing.
listen, that's a very good idea.
Maybe they would go there. I bet she wouldn't wear it though. She'd be embarrassed. She'd be embarrassed.
No, she
Or
wouldn't.
I don't know. Or give her a little business card handout to him. Here, go check my mom's YouTube.
Well, actually,
Hey,
I
Mom.
think this short, it's a really good idea. Like, okay, I'm not going there. She's your daughter, but I would wear it like in front of my boobs. Go check the channel.
Yeah, I
Like,
see a bunch of them doing that. They got YouTube, Instagram, something else. I
yeah,
think something, and then they got the big YouTube sign and their name.
yeah,
Somebody
I
might
think,
do it.
yeah, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, I think it's a
Well,
great
I don't think my
idea.
daughter would.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
think she would. She'd be embarrassed.
Hmm.
I tried to get her to do one because she's 44. I
Mm-hmm.
said, a lot of people might relate to you. Like you're 44, you got kids, you're not married. There's probably lots of people out there you could talk to.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're different. That's a different generation. I'm not the same. She's more softer, more
Yeah.
soft, and yeah, puts up with more. I'm not like that.
Hmm.
And she might relate to a lot of people. Well, I actually might.
How long does
What do they call that thing in your studio? It shows you your age group.
Uh
Mine
huh.
used to say Mine used to say 65 and plus was big. Now I'm at that 33 to 45, whatever that is bigger than my 65 to plus. That don't
Mm-hmm.
make sense. But
Why?
Just hold
I
it.
think it
it's
makes
changing.
sense. It
It's
makes sense.
changing.
Yeah, because people just enjoying to see what they see on your channel. That peace, that love, the family values, you
Oh
cooking,
yeah,
your granddaughter is playing, and I think that's what people need now,
they
you
can
know?
relate.
Yes. So I think it makes big sense. Well, maybe eventually she will want to do it, maybe you know, you never know.
I guess if she don't, Veda will, because I'm pretty sure Veda will. She's like in. She likes to know what all's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When
Yeah.
she was real little, like 3, she used to watch that Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
uh, little kid. He was little. That kid's like a billionaire now from YouTube, or millionaire. And he started
Wow.
out when he was real little, but his parents helped him, all the way, and did all the little studio things. But she used to watch him all the time when she's little. And I said, "Man, you could be doing that. We could be like millionaires."
Hmm.
I think that's stuck in her head.
That's good.
But
The big dreams, big dreams,
yeah,
they should be there.
yeah,
You know what stuck in my head? That Ronald Reagan, the president.
yeah.
Yeah, he said his quote that America is too big for small dreams.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
that's hanging in my on my wall. I'm
Oh,
so up to it. Yep, America is too big for small dreams. So big dreams, big
that's
dreams.
yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I just hope they go to school. Maybe Vanessa tried to go to school. What's she doing? She would have been a good teacher because she's real soft spoken and she's good with little kids. She would have been a good teacher. I told her, "You're not too old." Was it? I think it takes 4 years, 5 years.
Well,
But
honestly, did she graduate from high school? Yeah, so she's got her diploma, right, from high school.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
99. She graduated in
Yeah.
99.
Okay, so she can start taking classes, and she doesn't need 4 years. She can go for 2 years. And
Oh really?
yeah, it's associate
Right.
degree, and it takes 2 years, and you can take a lot of your classes, you can take them online.
Yeah.
Um, so you don't have to go for 4 years. 4 years, it's like
Oh.
a bachelor's degree, so it's big
Oh,
big
I didn't know
money.
that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I don't know if she would be interested. It would be like a different story, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I wish she would think about it. I ask her every once in a while. Benefits and they get,
Yeah,
you
they
know, if they like little kids, it's good for little kids to be around somebody that's nice like that. I think. I mean, and they probably understand some things. And she's soft spoken.
well, that's like whenever I have like nurses assistants, like the girls in their like 30s and 40s, I always encourage them to go back to school,
Right.
because um, you know it probably sounds it's hard and you're too old for this shit and you don't want to do it
That's what she
anymore.
thinks.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, no, I've seen people going to school in their 50s, and they
Right.
still achieving the goal, but when
Right.
you're 40, 44, 45, you still go for stuff, it's
That's
just
what I think. I didn't start that truck driving until 38 or 39. I was like a warehouse worker, and then I got into management and supervising and all that.
hmm
I started out with Walmart, and that's why I went to so many states, different states. But I got tired of Walmart. I went to Sears in Memphis,
hmm
Tennessee, and then I got tired of trying to make everybody work. because it was like getting really hard to make everybody work. But because you got production, you got to try to break records constantly, and
Mm-hmm.
and you need to do it orderly and not, it has to be. You can't break stuff. You got to be careful. But it got harder and harder to get everybody to work. And my brother was driving truck, and I finally said, "I think I want to drive." And my dad was a truck driver. I thought, I
Mm-hmm.
think I'm going to do that because I can be by myself. And I know I can get from here to there, and I don't have to worry about making somebody else go there too. So I switched
Mm-hmm.
totally, but it was only a 6 CDL course at a little community college. It wasn't hard,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, I was the only woman there. That was the only bad thing, but it wasn't hard. It was just getting past, you know, I'm working in the man's field, and
Yeah.
a lot of a lot of them are,
Mm-hmm.
and I could just work by myself. I didn't have to have constantly be trying to make somebody else work, and I did better until I got down here, and then that happened. But I was doing good down there. I was doing good down here, and the guys were real. In the South, the men are very polite. At least they were where I worked at. They're very polite. It's like, yes, ma'am. And if they say a bad word, they're like, "Ooh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Use my language," or they're very polite. Not like up north, it's a little more rougher. But the men are a little bit. But they would ask you, "What are you doing this job for?" Like,
Mm-hmm.
for the money, for the money, and I don't have to be a boss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the boss of myself. I don't have to worry about everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But you can, and I told her that I didn't start. I wasn't quite 40 though, and I did totally change my job the way I was going because I was not happy anymore. Trying to make everybody happy and work, it was getting harder. That was back in uh can't remember, 90s, some in the 90s. I can't remember what year now. I just got tired of it. But I was like you. I lived down in Memphis. I lived down in Mississippi, but I worked in Memphis.
Yeah. So you've
But
been driving.
Mississippi was cheaper. It was way cheaper, so I lived down there. But then the guys that worked didn't like that either. They're like, "Why are you working? Why are you living down there?" I'm like, "Because it's a lot cheaper." And it was out in the country. I didn't have neighbors. We were close, like here. No, nobody was close. But
Mm-hmm.
the guys didn't really like that either. They wanted me to live up in the city, and I did try that for like 6 weeks. I did not like it. I didn't like it. It's too much people. Who's that? A mic?
No,
No.
we have somebody with us.
But yeah, I agree. You can change, but you got to really want to, and it is a little scary that you're starting all over.
Well, then you're ready. You're ready. That's so
But
easy. When you're
yeah,
ready, you're ready.
but when I look back now, 40 in your 40s, you still got to get 20, 25, sometimes 30 years ago. So that's quite a ways.
Hmm.
You got somebody, I don't know
I
who
have
it
a
is.
friend, and she is in her 50s, like early 50s, and she's still going to school. So
Wow,
yeah,
40?
she wants to be a
That's
nurse.
great.
Yeah, she
Wow,
wants to be a nurse, and she's still going to school, and she works full time.
wow,
And she raising her kid by herself. Um, and she's still going to school, and like the whole unit, we're trying to support her because
yeah,
she's going to school in the morning and she works nights. Sometimes she has to go to school in the morning after she's been at work.
yeah,
So we're trying to support her, give her breaks, like let her sleep
right,
a little bit. And it's just like whenever you're ready to make change, or whenever you had enough, and you
yeah,
want to make change. I think your daughter, she has a very good supportive system. She has you
yeah,
help in this. So that's nice. maybe she will decide that I can do it, then she can
I hope
rely on
so.
you. Yeah, so
I hope
maybe
so.
you just keep bothering her, okay? You just keep
Yeah,
saying.
I do. I do every little, and then I give up because I don't want to make her mad. But I
Yeah, I
do
agree. You don't
put
want to
that
make her
put
mad.
that
You're
in
right.
her ear. Well, my sister, she's 55, I think, and she wanted to be a nurse, and she started taking classes, but and then I think she got with a guy, and then she just quit. I don't know what happened with. I never
Uh,
did ask her. She
that's
started
what
it. I know she started it, and she gave up. And she would
she
be a
met
good
the
nurse
wrong
too.
guy.
Yeah, I think they talked her out of that or something.
Yeah, yeah,
What are you
yeah.
doing now over there?
Like I was
Okay.
in a nursing school and I was working full time. And my ex, he told me that I got fat. I got too tired on Friday night, falling asleep on
Oh,
couch on Friday night. And I was like, yes, of course, because I was
you were.
working
Yeah.
and I was going to school.
Oh
How
no.
about just
Why?
take care of me and let me go to school, right? So I wouldn't be so
Right.
tired on Friday night, right?
Right.
Yeah, so
That's
I
probably what
hear,
happened. She just didn't want to tell me, but something happened because she
yeah,
was so excited about it. And then the next thing I know, she wasn't doing it, but she
yeah.
had a new guy.
Well, we all,
Yes, we do.
you
We
never
sure
know.
do.
You never know. Maybe she's happy,
Yeah. Oh, I just heard General now. Think about it. Barely. He's way over there though. He's hollering at his girls.
Hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
probably gonna have to
Rhonda,
get off here.
yeah, it's
That's the
been,
only
oh
thing
my
bad
God,
about here.
huh?
There's no pause button. There's no pause button so you can like run to the bathroom or nothing.
Yeah, but I think I can close that live stream, and we can just go and do our
I
stuff.
did it.
Yeah, we did it. Thank you so much. So you know what is coming.
High
I'll
five.
let you know. Okay, I'll let you know. Then I send it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
I
All
hope I
right.
didn't look too bad. I really can't see that good, but
No, you look amazing. You're such a pretty woman. Stop.
uh yeah.
Stop.
I look like my dad. Looking in here, I'd see my dad. 100% my dad. That's my dad.
I see my grandma. I'm looking at it
Do
and
you?
I see my
That's
grandma.
funny.
Yeah, I'm just like Helen. Oh my God! If somebody would tell me 20 years ago
That's
I'll
so
see my
funny.
grandma I would shoot that person.
I never thought in 100 years I'd see my dad when I look in the mirror, but I sure do see him. It's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. All right. All right.
So
Okay,
I love
Rhonda.
you.
Yeah, I
I
love you
love
too.
you.
Thank you, my
And
friend. You have a good
thank you.
rest of the day.
I
Okay.
appreciate it. Okay.
Okay. All
Well, you
right. Bye.
day too. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Bye.
There's Veda. Say bye, Veda.
Bye.
I don't know how, I don't know if she can see. I can't see good right here.
Hmm. Oh
Can you
yeah,
see
I
in there?
can see. Yeah. Bye, Veda.
The wave. Wave.
Bye.
Love ya. We
Bye.
love
Bye.
you. We love you.
Love you guys.
Oh,
Bye.
bye bye.